Hey guys, Damon Hazelbane here. Welcome back to another video. So today's video, we're going to get straight into it. I just finished pulling up to the gym. Just pulled up here right now. So today I've got shoulders. Going to be hitting shoulders. Should be a mad workout. I reckon today I'm feeling good for a good workout. So yeah, I'll just run you guys, give you guys my full shoulder routine that I usually do to grow bigger shoulders. Obviously, it's going to be mainly front delts and lateral delts, side delts, considering I do rear delts on my back day. So yeah, I'll just give you guys my full shoulder workout, give you guys some good tips and advice to really execute each exercise properly to get the most bang for your buck, to get the most hypertrophy and muscle growth out of each exercise. So yeah, make sure you drop a like. And make sure you're subscribed now before we get into the video. So yeah, with that being said, I'll see you guys once I get in the gym. So guys, just got into the gym just now. So yeah, as I told you guys, I'm going to be hitting shoulders today, front delts and side delts. And I might throw in a little bit of abs maybe at the end of it. So yeah, my main focus when I hit shoulders is like my lateral delts, the side delt, which as a natural lifter you should really put a lot of emphasis on, like your lateral head of your shoulders, to really give you that capped, like to give you that V taper, make your shoulders pop out more. Because yeah, as naturals, it is a bit hard for us to get bigger shoulders. Considering people on gear and stuff, you know, their shoulders just blow up like with, you know, minimal effort or whatever. But yeah, so just make sure you're spamming lateral raises and stuff like that. Also, make sure you're training rear delts, spam rear delts and lateral delts to really give you that full rounded capped delts look, to make you look good and have that V taper as a natural lifter. But yeah, with that being said, the first exercise that I'm going to get into today is going to be lateral. I'm going to do lateral raises, dumbbell lateral raises. So probably just go like a little bit heavy, but not too heavy. Actually, wait, no, I almost forgot. I'm getting a bit too ahead of myself. I'm not doing lateral raises first. I'm doing overhead dumbbell shoulder press seated on the bench. You can't forget to do your compound movement first before you get into your isolation movements and stuff. So yeah, I always start off my shoulder day with either dumbbell overhead press, or sometimes I'll do like Smith machine overhead press on the bench, or you know, just stuff like that. Mainly, ideally, an overhead press, which is the best compound movement for, you know, for shoulders to start off with at the start of your workout. So yeah, with that being said, first exercise is seated dumbbell overhead press. We'll get straight into it. Let's get it. First set, doing 30 kilo dumbbell overhead press, keeping up with my strength while I'm cutting so I can keep the muscle that I've got. So guys, just finished up my first set. So I'll just give you guys some quick tips and advice for this particular exercise that I'm doing. The best tips and advice that I can think of off the top of my head is going to be when you're doing these, when you're setting it up, you want to set the bench not straight up like that. Like put it one back on a slight angle. It helps you like push your back into the bench, and you can push off your feet on the ground, like push your feet on the ground and push your back in the bench to help you load up heavier, to give you full stability. So that's the biggest tip when you're setting up. But the biggest form tips is going to be, I see a lot of people do this. They kind of go all the way up, but they stop around here like halfway and they go back up. You know what I mean? So don't be afraid to go all the way down, as far down as you can, past where your shoulders line, past like your neck and your shoulders line. Go down under there and get the full deep stretch, because that's where the most hypertrophy comes from. Once again, the deeper the stretch, the more hypertrophy you're going to activate, the more muscle growth you're going to get. So I always go like deep stretch for these, as you've probably seen in the clip of me doing it. So don't forget to do that. And also don't fully lock out your elbows at the top. Maybe stop like around there when your elbows are like just a little bit bent, to keep that full tension on your shoulder, because you're kind of taking tension off when you lock it out at the top. So go deep, as deep as you can for the stretch. And then I usually stop like around there, because then you feel the tension stay on your shoulders, and then you can just boom, 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 and keep that tension going the whole time, you know what I mean? So yeah, great exercise. Possibly the best exercise to really put on that mass for your triceps. So make sure that you're adding these in. Ideally, I recommend doing these before you start your lateral raises and whatever, like before you get into your isolation movements, because this is the real mass builder that's gonna put on that mass on like your whole shoulder, mainly your front and a bit of your side lateral delt. I'm not too sure if it really does anything for your rear delts, to be honest. It's mainly front delt the most it hits, but it also activates your side delts. But also another thing I can add in there actually is the more further wider out you go, the more you're going to activate your lateral head, your side delt. And the closer in you're going to go, you're going to get more activation on your front delt. So me personally, I usually like to go wide out to get more activation on my side delt, because your front delt gets worked a lot in like your pressing movements for your chest, like dumbbell press and all that good stuff, you know what I mean? So a lot of people, they have a overly developed front delt, so you're still going to be working your front delt as well, but you're going to target your lateral head more if you go a little bit wider out than if you were to just go more narrow grip. So yeah, that's the biggest tips and advice that I can think of for this particular exercise. So apply them tips that I told you and get that mass on your shoulders. So guys, just finished up my 4 working sets for the first exercise for shoulders today. Got a decent shoulder pump already. Took off the pump cover. My left shoulder's kind of been playing up a little bit lately, so I might chuck in some rotator cuff, whatever they're called, them things where you do that to strengthen your rotator cuff, which helps with injuring your shoulders or whatever, but should be good. Gonna get into the second exercise for shoulders today, which is definitely going to be lateral raises. Going to pump out some dumbbell lateral raises. I'll probably get 15 kilo dumbbells, so like 30 pound, 20 something pounds, whatever it is. But yeah, either 15 kilo dumbbells or maybe a little bit lighter, 12.5 kilos. But yeah, with that being said, I'm going to get straight into that exercise now. So guys, for lateral raises, the best tips and advice I can give you guys is going to be so when you're like pushing the weight up, a good technique to use to really get the most out of your contraction and to work the lateral head properly. You don't want to have your thumbs go up first. You want to have your pinkies. You want to try and like turn your pinkies out and up, if that makes sense. So see how my pinkies are facing up when I do that? That's kind of how you want to do it. Like with your pinkies facing up. And also you want to lean forward a little bit and kind of suppress your shoulders down and try and imagine that you're like pushing the weight. You're like pushing the weight out but beside you at the same time. So try and push your shoulders down, push the weight out and beside you, and like relax your shoulders so you can isolate your lateral head as much as you can without involving much trap activation. And to do that, you want to have your shoulders relaxed, suppressed down, and push out to the side and up. Like push kind of, yeah, like just push out to the side and up with your pinkies facing up. And also you don't really want to push out straight to the side to hit your lateral delt properly. You want to push a little bit in front of you, like on the slightest angle in front of you. And yeah, also another good tip is to keep constant tension. Try and limit when you come back down. Try and limit like stopping and then going back up. Try and just go bang, 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 and like stop there when it's still in the air and go back up and keep the tension on your shoulders the whole time instead of going up and coming down and like stopping and then going, because you're relaxing, you're taking the tension off your shoulders. So to really get the most out of it, you just want to boom, 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 and just keep it going. Like you can pause in the air, like boom, pause in the air, and just try not to relax it at the bottom and take the tension off, if you get what I'm saying. I hope that makes sense, because that's the best tips and advice I can give you guys for this exercise. And if you apply them tips that I gave you just then, I promise you will see some crazy shoulder gains, because that's the correct way on how you do lateral raises. So yeah, with that being said, that's all I have to say for this exercise. I hope that helps, and I hope you can grow some monster shoulders. So yeah, I've got 3 more sets to pump out of this. But yeah, the next clip you'll see me doing the next shoulder exercise. So guys, next shoulder exercise that that I'm doing now is cable lateral raises, which is going to be it's a really good exercise for targeting your lateral head, giving you your shoulders more width. So yeah, what you want to do is just set the cable right at the bottom and just grab onto one of the handles like you've seen in the clip. And you want to just like hang on to the bar kind of. I usually just lean myself like over like that. So you're just using nothing but your shoulder. And a good form technique is going to be before you pull the weight up, you want to kind of like flex your tricep a little bit, like tense. I mean, not your tricep, flex your lateral head a bit, like put your mind into it, kind of tense it a little bit, and then go up, because then the whole way it'll be contracted and you'll be working it properly. But kind of same advice for the dumbbell lateral raises. You kind of want to like suppress your shoulder down and just like push out to the side and up. And yeah, so just do it a bit on an angle. You don't go straight out to the side of you. Just come out like a little bit angled in front of you, like not back behind you or beside you, like a little bit in front on an angle. And yeah, just squeeze your rear delts at the top. I mean, squeeze your lateral delt at the top, and then slow down. And yeah, just go straight back up. Don't rest at the bottom. Straight back up. Keep that tension on your shoulders. To be honest, it's basically just like the same advice I gave you for the dumbbell lateral raises. Just it's a different exercise, obviously. So cables are really good. Definitely, you should be adding them in as well as dumbbells, because you're getting tension the whole way through. Unlike dumbbells, you only get tension at certain parts. But yeah, with cables, you're getting tension on the muscle like from the beginning to the end. So yeah, definitely good for hypertrophy and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely add these in to your shoulder day and grow some wider shoulders. So yeah, I'm not exactly too sure. Next exercise I'll probably be doing either upright rows or maybe some cable front raises. But yeah, with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next, once I start the next exercise. So guys, just finished up my third exercise for shoulders today. I'm going to be doing 2 more exercises. But yeah, that's how the pump's looking right now. Got a pretty good pump, I reckon. So yeah, make sure you guys are getting your workout in today. Putting that work in. Putting purpose over pleasure. You know, because a man who lacks purpose will distract himself with pleasure. So make sure you find out what your purpose is. Find out, you know, what God has called you here on this earth to do. Find out your God-given purpose, because that's where the most fulfillment will come from. Not working, you know, a 9-to-5 job, working jobs that you don't want to work and stuff. You got to find out your God-given purpose, which is where that God has given you, that will fulfill your soul the most. So yeah, if you don't know what that is, make sure you pray to God and seeking the Lord Jesus Christ on a daily, and He will lead and direct you to the purpose that He wants you to fulfill on this earth. So yeah, that's just a bit of encouragement or help for anyone out there that may be a bit lost and doesn't know their purpose, why they're here. So yeah, with that being said, the next exercise that I'm going to get into, probably going to do some, I'll probably do cable front raises with the bar attachment, for like mainly for front delt. So yeah, we'll get into that. And then the last exercise after that, before we wrap it up, will be probably cable rope upright rows. So yeah. So guys, just finished up the second last exercise before we get into the last exercise for today's shoulder day. So as you've seen in the clip, once again, I did more of a front delt biased exercise. I think it might hit a little bit of your lateral delt as well. I'm not exactly too sure on that, but yeah, I just did cable front raises with the like bar attachment, the like bent kind of bar attachment, because it feels more comfortable to hold. So yeah, you guys seen a clip of me doing one set, so there's not really much I can really say for like form tips. To be honest, it's pretty straightforward, easy exercise. So you just want to set it up, the cable at the bottom, attach that bar, and you want to have your back face towards the cable, and you want to be facing forward with your back facing the cable, like I said, and you want to like grab the bar and pull it up, raise the bar up like through in between your legs, kind of. So yeah, just hold the bar tight and just go straight up. Boom. Squeeze your shoulders at the top. Slow it down. Stop before you go all the way down and lose the tension. So just go bang, stop like there, just bang. Keep that tension on the whole way. You know, you don't want to do one rep, go down and like let loose, and then go back up, let loose. You know what I mean? You got to just boom, squeeze your shoulders, slow down, and when your arms are still in the air with your tension still on the shoulders, you want to go back up again. So the whole set, you got tension on your shoulders. You know, that's, to be honest, a big tip for like, a lot of shoulder exercises that I do to keep constant tension on your shoulders. Because a lot of people, they like, say they do lateral raises or something like this maybe, they do one rep and they just relax and then do it again and relax, and you know what I mean? You got to keep that constant tension on the muscle, just bang, bang, just like how you do curls, you know, you just boom, boom, keep it moving. You got to, but yeah, with that being said, that's all of the tips and advice I got for this exercise. I like this exercise a lot for hitting the front delts, which you don't really need to put too much emphasis on your front delts because of what I said earlier. It gets activated a lot in your chest movements and stuff. So yeah, just adding one of these in or whatever here and there, you know, it's all right. So yeah, add these into your shoulder day and grow some bigger shoulders. Yeah, so the last exercise is going to be rope, cable, upright rows. So yeah, we'll get straight into that. So guys, last exercise that I had done for today is, as I said before, rope, cable, upright rows, which is a really good exercise once again to build bigger shoulders. So the way I was doing them was with the cable, the rope attachment. I was doing them to like hit the lateral head of my shoulders. I'm pretty sure the more closer in your hands are, the more you'll hit your lateral head. And if you do upright rows like wider out, I'm pretty sure it hits your rear delts as well. But we're not training rear delts today because did that on back day. So to hit your lateral head properly with these, you just want to grab a rope attachment and you just like, alright, I usually just grab like the the big ends on the rope, and just have my hands in close, and I just pull my elbows up and just squeeze my shoulders, come down, and I stop before I go all the way down, like to keep constant tension on my shoulders once again. So like I go up, squeeze, and then I stop around there and I go back up. Once again, don't like lose the tension at the bottom, like go down and kind of rest or whatever. So yeah, there's not really much form, technique, tips that I can really give for these. They're pretty straightforward, just like any other upright rows, but just on the cable machine, put it at the bottom, use the rope attachment, and yeah, just grab the rope and keep your hands close in, pull kind of like through your elbows, and then yeah, slow it down, and then go back up before you fully lock out your elbows. Keep that constant tension, and yeah, definitely a really good exercise to build your shoulders. Probably one of my favorite shoulder exercises that I've been doing lately. I reckon I like them better than doing like upright rows with like a bar or something. I don't know, it just feels better, and you get tension the whole way through because it's you're using a cable. So yeah, if I knew any more form techniques to do them properly, I would add them in. But hopefully that sums it up. That's how I do them, and yeah, they definitely work and are good at building bigger shoulders. So yeah, with that being said, that's going to wrap up today's workout, and yeah, I'll probably finish today's video once I'm heading out of the gym, probably out at the car or something. So yeah, so guys, just finished up today's workout, today's shoulder day. I reckon I had a pretty good workout, to be honest. I enjoyed today's shoulder day a lot. I reckon it was a good video I made. So if you think it was a good video, if you think the tips and advice was helpful in any way, make sure to drop a like down below. Comment your thoughts or opinions. Comment some video ideas you want to see, or comment anything you want to comment. And I'll read it. But yeah, make sure you're subscribed if you haven't already. Turn on the bell so you're notified each and every time that I upload a new video. Because to be honest, at the minute I'm going daily, so I might continue the daily grind, daily uploads. So make sure to do me a favor, like the video, subscribe down below, help your boy out, help me build up this community. Respect the hustle, respect the grind, the consistency that I'm putting in for these videos. For any one of you that want to rock with me, because I'm doing this out of my heart, because this is my passion. This is what I love to do. I love to lift weights, get jacked, get aesthetic, and just slay them demons in the gym. You know what I mean? Go to war in the gym first. You got to go to war in the spirit, and then you go to war in the physical realm. Because this life is a battle, it's a war. The devil, these demons, they're after us. We got to slay them in the spirit first with God by praying daily, fasting from food for a certain amount of time or days, reading the word and applying it into our life, and just being disciplined spiritually and being disciplined physically, because everything starts in the spirit realm and then it manifests in the physical realm. So that's how we should attack life. We should start by slaying these demons in the spirit realm, and then going to war in the physical realm by getting on our purpose, grinding, being consistent, being disciplined with our diet, with our training, you know, with what we got to do in life, getting on our purpose, putting purpose over pleasure. You know what I mean? You just got to go to war, you know, because this life is a battlefield. You're either a soldier in the war or you're a man down. What's it going to be? I know that I'm a soldier in the war for the kingdom of God, and the devil's mad that I've been set free. Now I'm going to be used by God to save souls all across the whole world. So yeah, if your life feels like it has no meaning, if you feel like you have no purpose, if you feel unfulfilled, empty, feel like you've got a void inside that you're struggling to fill, subscribe to this channel, because God is going to use me to change that, to save you, and to bring you to His kingdom. You know, you know, to use me to help save you guys, because I've been saved by Jesus Christ. I've been saved by God. None of this is my own works. What you're seeing now is what God has created within me. It's all starting to come out now. You know, I can see the greatness that He's been building up in me through all of those times, those trials, tribulations, you know, all of those times when I was down bad, when I wanted to end it all, you know, when no one was there for me. You know, He was the only one that was by my side, the Lord, my God. And He was building me up, brewing greatness within me. And now He's bringing me out of all that, and it's starting to reveal. So yeah, this is my time. You know, I'm going to shine for the glory of God. And I hope you guys can rock with me and join this community now before it's about to shoot up to the sky. So yeah, with that being said, right now I'm finished my workout, so that's how the pump's looking. The lighting's not too bad here. Comment down below how you think the physique is looking at the minute, because I'm about like a week or so into my cut. You know, nothing crazy, not crazy shredded or anything yet. Still, we'll see how the gut's looking. That's me flexing my gut. That's me not flexing. Definitely gone down a lot. So yeah, definitely a lot more to go. A lot more fat to shred off. And yeah, I'm being consistent, being disciplined with tracking my calories every day. You know, doing my cardio, fasted in the morning and stuff like that. So if you guys wanna see a video of me, you know, explaining exactly how to, you know, track your calories, you know, how much calories you need, how to cut correctly, how much protein to eat, you know, I can make a video, just comment down below. I'll probably make a video on like how to cut and get shredded correctly, as I'm in the process of that. But maybe as I get more shredded, I'll make that. But yeah, that's going to wrap up today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope you guys learned something from my shoulder workout and can apply that into your training and grow some bigger shoulders. So yeah, with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I love and appreciate each and every one of you. Until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.